find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is March 12th, 2021, and it's 2:16 a.m. Just got up. Yesterday when I came back from the doctor, I came back with a massive headache. I was there since I got home at 1 p.m. and my appointment was at 9:15, and I asked specifically to be the very first one, which I did. They gave me the very first slot, but once I got there, I don't know. I was just sitting there, but thank God for Twitter. I had my phone. I was so distracted, and once I got out of my phone and realized it's 11 something, I almost went psycho on the receptionist. And while I was about to go psycho on her, and I realized how nice she is, and as I started talking, I toned myself down, and I was like, don't yell at her, she's too nice, so next time when you come, she might be psycho back at you. So I went to her and I said, I specifically came here the other day, asked you for the very first slot, so I don't have to deal with all of this. I told her, can you please tell me what's going on? And I don't know, but I didn't eat before I go because, I went to do a physical. Usually they do blood work and all of this, so I didn't want to have anything in my system. So all of that headache, I came back with it. I mean, everybody who went in there had their mask and everything like that. So I think I was okay. But it's because I didn't eat, and that thing went on all day when I came back. Even though after I ate everything, I still had that massive headache. I went to bed with the headache, and I think I slightly have it still, but it's not as bad as it was when I came back. But anyway, 670 subscribers, and welcome new subscribers. When I got up, the first thing that came to mind is how lucky the Sussexes have been throughout all of this. And I like to think, I hope I get them right. Those prayers I usually read, I think prayer for the Sussexes Twitter account, and I think it's Royal Pink Girl. So I already edit the video. I mean, not edit. I already recorded 2 videos already, and I'm in the process of editing the first one. And I was looking for the name of some of the prayers that usually read, and I read a prayer in that video, but I wanted to make sure I got the correct Twitter account. Is prayer for Harry, Meghan, and Archie. That's a hashtag. You see, I got it wrong. Actually, the person I wanted is Fax DOS, Duke of Sussex. All right, so they just put a prayer out 2 hours ago, so I might as well read it. All right, Lord, we pray for peace and justice for Harry and Meghan. Please continue to expose those who have wronged them, lied, and behind the smear campaign. Bring justice and reparation. Destroy the enemy's wicked plan against Harry and Meghan. Protect and bless Harry, Meghan, baby, Archie, Doria, in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. God says, at the time I have planned, I will bring justice against the wicked. Psalm 75:2. And then this is the picture she used. I already did the thumbnails for that video already. So let's see here. Amen. All right. Lord Jesus, from the height of your throne of suffering, you reveal the depth of your love for us. Keep before our mind the conviction that in the cross is salvation and life, as well as defense against our enemy. By the course of life, grace is giving our mind or strengthen. All right, so there's more amen. Usually people add more prayers to it, and we got this. All right, so I was looking for the name and then come across she just did a bookmark. I mean, a tweet. So let's get back to the original recording. All right, there's more prayers coming, so buckle your seatbelt. I think, and there's another one. Sometime I read their prayers. I have to give them a shout out because our prayers have been helping them in some way, shape, or form. How the hell did they get out of this massive trap that they put them in? How? How did they get out of it? They took that security from them, and then they told them where they are. My goodness. You know what? Before I get going, because usually at the end of the recording, either I'm tired and it's time for me to give up my computer. I don't get a chance to at least search for a prayer if I don't come across this Twitter account. So let's look for a prayer. Let's say maybe thank you for their protection. Thank you for protecting them. That's what's in my head. Let's see what Google decides to give me. All right. Thank you. Thank you for protecting them. Okay, for protecting. It says me, us. Let's say them. Let's see what's come up. Protecting. Let's put the Sussexes. The Sussexes. Let's see what's come up. See, there's the prayers. All right, let's see. Image. Usually there's some prayers there. Oh, prayers. Okay, I forgot to say that. Prayers. Prayer. Let's see what's come up. Alright, there they are. They're kissing here. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, look at that picture you gave us. I probably will use... I already did the thumbnail last night when I came to upload the thing. But I'll use that as well. But let's see... this one. This one. Okay? And for the squad, I'm gonna use that one also. All right, that's us. All right, so let's go with that one first. Okay, God, you are my help and comfort. You shelter and surround me and love to tender, that I may know you're present with me now and always. Amen. All right, so we have to thank the Lord for that, because I think even Harry, he didn't know how he got out of this, all of this. My goodness. And this is for us. All right. Prayer for peace during hard time. Lord, when my heart is overwhelmed, overwhelm me with your peace. Lead me to you, my rock. Guide me to your word, which give me strength and refuge. Help me not to run to lesser things. Draw me to run to you first. Help me get into the habit of taking my, quote, overwhelmed, end quote, and placing it under your will. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. But my goodness, knowing, a lot of things that I've been saying in my videos, but when you think about all those things that they went through, you'll be like, how did they get out of it? How did they get out of it? They were going to do the same kind of thing with Diana. They probably told where she was for them to go and chase her. My goodness, Diana, you didn't give your life for vain. Okay, you were by yourself. Many of us, my parents and many other squaddies' parents, and some squaddies too, did not know how hard you were what you were dealing with, how hard you were fighting. All right, you didn't give your life for in vain, because your son and daughter-in-law really did the best that they could. And I know you're the one who definitely put that match between with Harry and Meghan. For the friend to say this is the match for them. I know you were the one who were working your magic. So I thank you for it, because Harry has a fighter with him by his side, which he said at the Oprah interview. All right? He can't imagine how much you went through. At least they got each other. At least they got each other. All right, so that's that. And Royal Pen Girl, prayer for the Sussexes and all the other squaddies who threw out their prayers. Thank you for doing that, because you guys were in the ring before me, for you to see what was going on, for you to do what you had to do. You may not be, every one of us have a different ways of, binding our strength. Okay? Binding our strength to keep the Sussexes for fighting for what's right. Remember, this is not just for us, what they're doing. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than them. Even them, they say it too. If you think about when you go to a restaurant, I'm just picking a random example. You go to a restaurant, okay? Let's say you're a white person, or you have a black or Spanish or Asian partner or girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or something like that with you. And then for them to automatically judge you, all right? To automatically judge both of you because of your appearance. This is why it's bigger than us. This is why it's bigger than us. Even if each one of us have a different ways of throwing our strength, whatever, as long as it's positive, whatever it is, just throw it out there. You don't have to be religious. You don't have to do whatever you may be. Just throw it out there. All right? Like, for instance, yesterday I commented in my video where a Brit mentioned, threw something in the comment section, said how ashamed she was, embarrassed, and all of this. And I was like, I understand where you're coming from, because at one point it was me. I was feeling that way. But all I had to do, the only thing I could do, because the guy was already on power, all I had to do is wait. I just couldn't wait until for me to go and vote. The moment my state was able to do early voting, I put my clothes on and just go straight exactly where, if I were to mail in my ballot, where to go, I went there because it was so close to my house. I went there and did my voting. All right. So that was my only way to show my, do my voice. All right. I'm 9 minutes into it because there's a lot that was going on Twitter. I need to start showing you guys some stuff. All right. Let me go to my and then I did bookmark a lot. And then last night when I was uploading the video, thank God I edited early before I went. I was waiting for the computer to finish. I went on Twitter and I liked some stuff, so let me go on to them. So this one I liked it, but it's not because of the picture itself. It's just some of the comment that was in it. Okay, so that's 6 comment. Okay. This is here. I think this was the comment that I liked. That way it could appear in my thing, and it might come back again another like. the post itself. Okay, not sure, but Harry, okay, I think I unliked it so it doesn't have to come twice on my like thing. All right, not sure, but Harry sure knew how to party. All right, so that's this. All right, we've known about this. This is, I guess, inside the party. That they're doing this. So it has to be one of his friends who took that picture within the party. I'm gonna read the comment, and I've talked about this. Okay, I said maybe he learned his lesson, he was young and all of this. All right, 6 comment in here. Let's see here. These are the thing here. At the moment, everybody else in USA will have been canceled for that picture, including public shaming big time. Why is he spared any criticism? Okay, this is the answer I think that came that respond to it. All right, how come Oprah missed out on that one completely? Okay, in Germany he will have been arrested right on the spot for this joke. Okay, so this is the comment here. You see, there it is. There's the like again. I might come across it again. His brother escaped backlash despite, there it is. This is the thing that got me, and I liked it, so I could show it to you. Prince Harry's feud with older brother William began at least 15 years before Megxit sparked the night the young prince was snapped wearing a Nazi costume, a new book claimed. The then 20-year-old Duke of Sussex was already being nicknamed, quote, Hash Harry, end quote, but his drug use when his photo was splattered on UK papers, front page in January 2005, with the Sun headlined it, Harry the Nazi. Okay, the backlash sparked festering feud between the two brothers after William completely escaped critics despite playing a key role in selecting the offensive costume. Royal historian Robert Lacey has claimed in a new book, quote, Battle of Brothers, end quote, being serialized in the Daily Mail. Quote, Harry chose his costume in conjunction with his elder brother, end quote, Lacey wrote, of, quote, the future King William V, end quote, who, quote, laughed all the way back to Highgrove with the younger sibling he was supposed to be mentoring. Okay? His older brother was supposed to help mentor him and frame him to put that costume on. Okay? I didn't even know all of this. Okay? When I said it when I came across one of the tweets, and I said, look, he was young. Okay, at least he's learned his lesson, because in the US, sometimes when kids do some sort of a crime, even though they probably punish them, put them in some sort of a juvenile detention or some sort, okay, they made sure that some of their record is not made public because they were young. Okay, this is what I was thinking at the time when I first saw it, but I didn't know William played a big role in it. All right, the thing continues. The young prince began re-evaluating his elder brother's involvement and the unfairness of William's subsequent emergence smelling of roses. Quote, it made Harry feel resentful and even alienated, end quote, Lacey wrote, claiming William was the one who would coax, that's end quote, Harry into his arrogant, that's quote, arrogant and self-destructive ways, end quote. Can you imagine this? So his brother, William, this is why he's getting all those backlash yesterday, going to some black neighborhood and all of this, pretending he cares. All right? So he played a pivotal role in framing his brother so he could freaking look good. How sinister is that? How sinister can somebody be? You frame your brother to do that. You know the world will be watching him, and they made fun of him and will be scolding him in public. You frame him to do that so he could look good. The squad, they knew all of this. This is why they were, protecting Harry. My goodness. And not even knowing this. And I said what I said in the video. Okay? If I had said something completely negative about it, right now I would have been apologizing for what I said in that particular video. My goodness. Jeez. And there's some stuff here, I guess, headline. Harry and William have open communication channel, Oprah. Okay, this is new. This is new, that new stuff. And I guess this is what happened here. They probably put something on. They're probably still trying to shame him in some articles. They're probably still trying to shame him. But this come out here. My God. Okay, William is there too. I heard that he's in the blackface. Really? Was that him? Was that him? And then you could see how they were trying to frame him. Why would they take party in there? Not party. Why will they take picture in the party of that sort? Look at them. Look at them with their mask. I mean, this is what they're teaching those young people over there who still have that racist self in them. And luckily, Harry was able to realize, because his thing usually make front page. Luckily, he think, okay, and come to realization. This is where he's going above, where he put himself on a stool to see what ahead. Okay, everybody around him at the same level. He's the only one who had to come to the realization to say, to think and say this is not right. Okay, especially when they put it and give him the costume. Okay, so that's that. If I come across it again, I have to skip it because that's what was in my mind. Victoria, I'm sure you're very busy prepping your analysis for interviews, which is why you might have forgotten to add that Beatrice and Eugenie had taxpayers funded security for most of their lives, and it was only withdrawn in 2011. Okay, so there's another thing from the previous tweet that I read. Okay, they never stop trying to be slick, yet always get caught. All right, that's people who's paying attention. I mean, they probably will get me. All right, they probably will get me because I wasn't following the royals. All right, it's people like me who wasn't following the royal who will probably fall into that trap. All right, but this is why they're always backing the squad. They're backing the squad in their Twitter post and whatever, IG or whatever it may be, because the squad usually come and tell the truth. Okay, you think they sit down and be quiet? Okay, right? Why would they even talk about taking away security from a child in the royal family who is the grandson of the future king and has a high security threat or risk? Also, Andrew is no longer a working royal, but he got to keep his security. Okay, do both princesses not have any security? Presume Andrew pay for it out of his private finances, which come from the taxpayers anyway. Happy to be corrected. Okay, lovely to see you back, VA. Okay, that was somewhat performance last week. Thoroughly enjoyed. Okay, the entire royal family lives off the taxpayers in some way. God forbid Harry and Meghan make their own money. All right, this is what I was saying. For what they did to Harry, because Harry was guaranteed that security. Okay, Victoria and her gaslighting. What did she say? Let's see if so this is it. I see this is the thing that came under my post, but this is the thing here. So this is Victoria Arbiter. This is what I'm telling you. I don't need to follow them, because the squad will come in and branch out of it to show the other squad what's going on. Okay, this is it. All piece, but one perhaps helpful today. Quote, why not all the Queen's grandchildren or great-grandchildren use royal title. So this is an article that she wrote. Okay, so I'm assuming, all right, that's Harry, Meghan. I guess that's when Louis was born. Baptism or something like that. All right, it sounds like Harry and Meghan wanted a title for their child only because it meant it gets security protection. They weren't even giving a choice. I think that's the reason. Okay, they don't care about title. It's because of the security that come along with it. Okay, I mean, they're not that stupid. Okay, we went privy to the conversation, so I can say, but Beatrice and Eugene are both HRH and neither have taxpayers funded. Funded security. This is where Pagan Trelawney came in and said, no, it was until 2011, because they were like an adult here. Okay, I don't know how old they were when they were 2011, but they got the security. All right, trying to fool people. All right, so I'm done with this. All right, this one, I think was it? No, that's not the one. I read an article last night which I recorded, only voice recorded, not video record the screen. All right. Read and subscribe how Prince Harry learned there is no half in and half out of the British royal family. Okay, slack it. I don't think that's the one. Okay, genius, just brilliant. This article should be everywhere right now. It just goes to prove that there was a way and the royals didn't want to do it. It was punishment for Harry not doing what they wanted. Okay, so I didn't read that, but I thought I would see more comment in here, but it was okay. That's the same thing that I read. Okay, so let me go on the next one. All right, P.S. That's for pseudo again. Next week. P.S. I still have the debate society team jacket you gave me with me here in California and wear it often. It's almost like Princess Diana. When they give her something, you could see the Northwestern sweater that they gave her and some other, I think Harvard, there's pictures of her going to the gym with these sweaters. Okay, so they take it to heart when you give it to them. They don't just take it and just put it on the shelf. They use it. Okay, that was nice of her to put in that letter. Hopefully I come across it from Omid Scobie's thing. So this is Paige. I can't believe Paige changed her name to Paige, Crocodile, and Waffle. Okay, Paige Masters. Alright, she just posted this. Sussex Squad this entire week. Come on, guys. Vodka beach party. That's right. There's 15 comments in there. Yes, finally the world can see what we've been knew, saw, and fought. Okay, we don't even need to fight today. I mean, I put today here, but she didn't say that. We don't need to fight. I was in Aruba, and this news was the talk. They done mess with the one girl. Okay, exactly. Okay, as should. New era, vodka martini, shaking not stir. There's a GIF for everything. Period. Okay, been so good. For real. Okay, people's laughing. Oh my god, the squad. Relaxing and watching people finally seeing the truth. Okay, they're just laughing. 2 shots of vodka. Okay, y'all crazy, but I love it. I don't drink, but seriously, yeah. Vindication is a beautiful view. All right, I mean the squad, the ones before me, the Michelle, the Tina, and the Page Masters, all of them, they've been in the fight way before I was in the game. All right, I'm telling you, I was one of those who fell in the trap. Okay, I've said it in another video. The world told me to jump, and I was like, hi. Back in the days, but once they touched Meghan, I was like, wait a second, hold on. Wait a second. How come Meghan is always negative on the tabloid? That's when I was like, I got out of the hypnotism and start asking questions. And here we come my channel. Okay, my channel was sitting fine, collecting dust and do whatever. It was just sitting there. And then I was like, no. I better get in the ring and start posting whatever I felt was worth posting and sharing. All right, that's the laugh. Ha ha ha. All right, next tweet. This is here. 20 million views. Okay, the YouTube video of Prince Harry appearance on the Late Show with James Corden was gotten over 20 million views. Amazing. All right, this is it. Okay, afternoon with Prince Harry, James Corden, 20 million views 1 week ago. All right, there's more of this. 20 million views. Okay, 20 million views. Oh, you could see Harry put out a little bit of weight here, and I saw it. You guys could come after me. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay, they're just feeding him well over there. All right, he got a little bit tummy. He's fit, but he got a little tummy. You could see when he sat on the couch with Oprah. All right, he's eating well over there. That's one heck of a hostage over there. Okay. To all who claim not to hate Meghan and Harry, but are liking, retweeting, and replying seemingly inaccurate crap like, quote, that's the real interesting point, and quote, to vile racist tweet, we see you. You're too cowardly to own your racism, but smugly writing Others, Team Meghan, Sussex Squad. Look at you stalking us. I don't know why I like this one, but it shows up, okay? Over 20 million views on YouTube afternoon with Prince Harry and James Corden. All right, there's the numbers here. All right, which I just read before that. All right, next tweet. Okay, from Twitter, Archwell has recognized another pro-women organization. Moms Rising is an organization centered around highlighting issues specific to mothers. Read more here. Okay, let's see here. So this probably wasn't from the Sussex Archwell. What does Moms Rising do? All right, let's see here. We are still sitting in gratitude and thanking the Archwell Foundation for including us on this list. Be sure to check out some other organizations, including Mahela, KYW Causa. Okay, there's a list of other things here. More. Okay, we take the most critical issues facing women, mothers, and families by educating the public and mobilizing massive grassroots action to bring the voice and real-world experiences of women and mothers straight to our local state and nation's leader. Amplify women's voices and policy issues in the national dialogue and the media across the platform, from print to radio to blogs, social media, and more. Accelerate grassroots impact on Capitol Hill, at state capitol across country. Hold cooperation accountable for fair treatment of women and mothers for ensuring the safety of their product. As I'm reading this, the thing that came to me, I was like, Miss Doria, okay? This will have to be, because remember, Miss Doria is a social worker. All right, so she work in the system. She know what's going on. So I'm pretty sure this is another branch of Miss Doria here at play, and bring it to the to Meghan and Harry's attention and said, there's a charity here, there's this organization that does this and that, and then it's up to Harry and Meghan's decision to put it on the Archwell. So I'm thinking here, for some reason, I don't know why I feel that. I'm sharing it with you out loud. I think this has something to do with Miss Doria for some reason. Okay, there it is. Later on, when they start talking about it, we'll know the truth. You'll know if I'm right or wrong. Okay, this is me talking hypothetical speaking, and a lot of my videos are pretty much my humble opinion, and then comes long and behold, many of the things that I was saying was right. All right, next tweet. So the Sussexes' travel history is being mentioned. Let me put something in perspective. They took her passport and information, which means that for her to get them back, or for her to go on a trip, the Sussex will have to ask for them back and disclose where they are going. That's pretty much that. Yeah. Elton John and Harry both said that there were security and public concern when it came to traveling. And just in case people forget, Harry and Meghan and baby Archie received death threats that were even higher than the rest of the royal. There was even a group that threatened to stab Meghan to prove she was pregnant. My God, really? I don't even know. Harry was considered going against his race for marrying Meghan to begin with. So when Meghan said they didn't protect her and her family from the lies, and it came out Harry's security was cut. On top of the British media and slander, they were also in the middle of danger. My goodness, this is why I threw my prayer out so early. This is the thing here. And before anyone said this, what they deserve for the job, they have no one. Okay, I don't care if you're royal or a teacher from the country, you have a basic human right to privacy, safety, and knowing that your environment should have been your back. Okay, they are saying the basic. See, as I'm editing this video, I'm thinking about some old videos that I've spoke about, where I talk about union and things like that, where we really need that in our workspace and all of that. And knowing this is what Meghan was going through, I don't know. There must be some sort of a power within me that whenever I'm doing those videos and I bring those random kind of topics up. I don't know why I brought these topics up, but in the United States, in a workplace, everybody in a workplace have a basic fundamental right. So for her to not have the basic of what everybody else had, this is really unfair practice. Believe me, if Meghan wants, there's a lot of things she could have done to call them to court. Because if they're taking it as a firm, you're thinking of it as a work, a job, or whatever it may be. My goodness. Anyway, this was crossed my mind while I was editing it, and I'm just gonna throw it in here. All right. For their health, safety, and well-being were not met, and I don't wish what they are going through on my enemies. I mean, when you think about this, okay, that was before it come out that they are going separate ways. All of this is something. If there is a group out there to do investigation, they need to look into this. Why is the taxpayer going to the royals and this was taken away from them when they were the one who were pretty much producing more than all of the royal combined? And then they told Meghan to do less of what she was doing. And then this is what the taxpayers were paying for, what she was doing. People need to ask questions. Why all of this? Okay? This is why they need to take those taxpayers' money from the royals. Okay? They're not meeting the taxpayers' expectation, in my humble opinion. Okay? I'm across the pond. Their work is not helping me at all. But we have to shed light for what it is. Okay? Why that security was taken away from them. Why? Okay? If she bring this up, that means she can back it up with emails and all of this. Okay? The taxpayers need to ask this question. This is what should get people angry. Okay? And you know what happens when the public is angry. Okay? You will try to find a way to protect and get your child. So stop and ignore the title and the prompt of imaginary. Okay? If you or your child marry into a family that will not protect her, you will be pissed. I'm telling you. So I'm asking for perspective, comparison, some respect. She's right on. That's a perfectly good thread. Exactly. After the royal family gave the information to the British Nazi media, their favorite, okay, the Daily Mail. Okay? She didn't care about titles, but the basic right. This is why she said this is her only regret, okay, for trusting them, for they were gonna protect her. This is the only regret she had, and it's very rightly so. Okay? Very rightly so. Take all the freaking titles. She grew up, made a name of herself without any freaking title. Alright? She didn't even have a kid to call her mom back then. She made a name of herself. And she said, this is the only title I care about, being a mom. Okay? You have to do what you have to do to protect your child. My goodness. This is why they're saying there's some amazing thing they cannot even comprehend. You know? How the hell did they get out of this? My goodness. And this is why Harry was pissed. Okay, he looked like he was about to kill somebody at the church. I think God probably forgave him for that. Alright, let me go to the next tweet. Okay, there's a lot. There was a lot going on. Okay, I'm not even touching the surface of what was being talked about yesterday. I'm almost close to an hour now, 42 minutes. All right, next week. The quote, the palace fell on a human level for not helping Meghan, but also politically by underestimated her. Okay, this is the article that I read, and it's gonna be another video. All right, it's gonna be on another video by itself, but let me read the comment here. There's only 4 comments. Okay, you can say that again. Okay, the parents' job is up support their children emotionally, and that's where they fail. Okay, let's do Princess Diana first. Okay, let's start and stay there for a while. Then and only then will truthfulness be revealed in the palace. Okay, this article said, "Oh, I hope British whatever family will learn." Absolutely epic article. All right, so this is gonna be on another video. If when I start editing this video that I'm talking in, it's time for me to give the computer. So I'm gonna go on my laptop and edit this article, and you probably will see that first. I probably will finish it first. All right, next tweet. Watching American media and social media reject the British royal family and UK media smear and propaganda. There it is. 250 likes, 44 retweet, and 5 comment. Let's see here. That's the squad. Wahaha. Life is so good. And look at this. It's not even the squad. I mean, it's almost like the way that I see this here. It's like the squad were doing the fighting all the way and hold it on until as last week when they do the interview, and then the squad was like, take a breather, and then the rest of the, you see the American media is took it from there, and some of Meghan's co-stars took it from there. Okay, they probably were not the squads, but they held enough. The squad held enough for the world to take it over, and it's almost like the way Princess Diana was protecting Harry and Meghan, okay, for as much as she could in life, okay, as a young boy until she passed, and then in death until they took their security away, okay, and then they got the Netflix deal. Diana was fighting, okay, and I think she's still fighting for them, because my goodness, now the world see the royal family for what they are. All right, next tweet. Okay, Murky must be sad. What is that? Okay, okay, let's see here. Petition, UK government and parliament rejected petition. Remove the Duke of Sussex from the line of succession, the British throne. Make an amendment to the 1701 Act of Settlement to ensure that the Duke of Sussex is never allowed to make a claim to the throne of the United Kingdom. What? This petition was rejected. What? Why was this petition rejected? It's about honor or appointment. My goodness. These people are really sour. My goodness. I think a couple months ago, I read something like this. I don't know if it's the same one. But when everything come into full circle with everything that we know now from this point on, March 12, 2021, all the things that they went through, these people are really freaking obsessed with Meghan's skin. All this is because of Meghan. My God. And like that article, they underestimate Meghan. They underestimated her. Okay, why are they wasting government time and taxpayers' money? I thought they were all so focused on the pandemic. What a bunch of liars. So this must be recent. Okay, petition while Prince Philip is ill. My goodness. Another petition? This is what I'm saying here. Is it another petition? My goodness. I remember when the squad were talking about that, they said, we need to come with a GIF for this, because when they come, they did say it. They did say it. This spot is gonna come. The only right response is this one. Oh. The squad knew. The squad knew. That day when the James Corden thing came, I remember one of the squad said, somebody need to do a GIF with this when the Rangers come and start coming about the, what is it, privacy and stuff. Alright? When he just become a prince and Meghan's a princess, these yellow teeth braids aren't very bright over there. Okay, yeah, Dickie Arbiter was visibly nervous when that was brought to his attention and has now started slowing down with the trip, quote, strip their titles, end quote, narrative. Alright, it will be far worse to him and other races to have to refer to Meghan as princess instead of a duchess. Okay, but yet they are not racist, passing a petition around so that these babies aren't in the line of succession. Okay, it beggars belief. We are yet to see similar petition about Andrew. That's right. Okay, it says a lot that no one had this energy for Jeff's best friend. Okay, I mean the FBI is still waiting to hear from him. Okay, girl Katie's fan are on here celebrating because she's trending on Twitter. They all said. Okay, just month that Meghan joined the family through starting a petition to stop funding her wardrobe. Wonder how that went. Oh, are these folks for real? Oh, the clown. This is the newest one. Okay, it's what she deserves. Okay, I think both secretly like Harry and Meghan, lol. They're a bunch of clown. Okay, there's a lot of comment, haha. I read they couldn't do, they must ask also from Commonwealth countries, and their votes could be a disaster. Really? Oh, really? So they have to ask the Commonwealth countries for that too? Interesting. There's definitely a roadblock right there. So people better need to ask why the taxpayers' money stop funding them. Harry, okay, because he is a prince. This is something. I mean, if Meghan wants to be a sour cream right there, she could call them to court for that. But I don't think she wants to go that way. Why did not the family, but the firm? Okay, remember, there's two different entities here. Sometime the other day I got myself all tangled up and trying to explain the differentiation. And I think in another video I came across a tweet that pretty much explained it, and I highlighted that this is what I was trying to say. All right, but when you think about the firm and the family, it's two separate entities, and the video that's gonna come out here is gonna highlight that also. Okay, where British press, the the firm versus the queen and all of this. All right, so this, when I said if Meghan wants to if Meghan wants to be a mean girl and challenge the firm, not the family, the firm, okay, for why did they take that away from from Harry, because he is a blood prince. Why did they take that away from him? Because it was guaranteed, and then the taxpayers were the one who's paying for it. Why did they took it upon themselves to take it away from him? Okay, I'm telling you, there's so much case that I see Meghan has if she wants to be a mean girl. Okay, to bring up, I mean, that will bring a whole different things here, where the judge could said, okay, if this, look at how they're thriving over there without the taxpayers' money, so he could said, let's bring this to a vote to the people and see if that thing could they could take away that from the family. And I think Meghan don't want to go there. Okay, I mean, right now I think Meghan has the whole thing at her fingertip right now. Okay, by the balls, so to speak, the firm and the family, because she said she got receipt. So right now I think she got them by the balls. Okay, they like that article said, they underestimate her, and they weren't playing with a fool. All right, and then later she got Harry's Harry's support here. All right, let's hear here. Next tweet. J. Adams, that's Meghan's co-star from Suit. Okay, I'm not sure who need to hear this today, but the cheeseburger from Pavel's LA is a masterpiece that cured depression, anxiety, and probably COVID-19. He was joking here. I'm not even going to comment. Okay, I just thought that was funny. Okay, 718 like, 18 retweet, 39 comment. All right, next tweet, that's Sussex Squad podcast. How Meghan and Harry's interview blew open the monarchy's troubled history with race. All right, I didn't read that. That's from the Time. I thought I'll find some comments, so there's no comment here. 97 like, 18 retweet. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to read the title. How Meghan and Harry's interview blew open the monarchy's trouble. Quote, people felt silent around racism and the royal family was being broken. All right, end quote. Next tweet. Okay, that's from Holly Robinson Pete. All right, the question is, if someone defend, excuses, or protect racist behavior, is that ever okay? I don't think so. All right, I have a feeling this has to do with Sharon Osbourne. Let's see here. Okay, your name was the first one that I mentioned today to my daughter. The moment, there it is. The moment Sharon began to defend that man's racist remark, I said, quote, this is exactly what Holly Pitt is no longer on this program, end quote. They can hide it, but not for long. Their true character will always be revealed. Okay? Alright, trying but cannot find a lie. That's the response she got here. She's trying but cannot find a lie here. My goodness. Okay, exactly. Thank you for your response. Disbelieve you then, and I believe you now. Hell, look at how fast they jump on Meghan, even though Harry told her about the question of how dark their child will be, or when they went after Lupita, when she spoke about Weinstein and his unwanted advance. Don't think they apologize yet. Okay, absolutely not. Regardless at which race it is directed, a big problem is that some in one race may believe it okay to reciprocate because of action by another race. It's a vicious cycle. People, there's that cycle thing here from generation to generation. All right, they all coming out. What's that singer? Boy George, all of them, even though his lifestyle wasn't accepted, okay, by whatever the group he's teaming up with to go against Meghan, all right, but you see a lot of people who saw the wrong in that and stand together and fight for it, like President Obama. It took President Obama to understand this kind of thing. All right, but he came to realization. He educated himself. He asked questions, and then he passed, certain laws and bills or whatever it is that he was able to do. Okay, but yet you're teaming up to go against the dark skin. No matter what, it's always the dark skin people. All right, and then look at Osbourne here. All right. You will never think so. And if you go deep into her family's thing, when they were in the US, they did that MTV show. All right? We know a lot. That's how I knew her, from the MTV thing. All right? People like to fondly remember the decency of the past, yet glaze over our racist past. All right? Let's see. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? All right? I'm sorry, Holly. You and Cheryl and Lee deserve so much better. Okay, I mean, this is what happened here. Holly Robinson, I think she was on that show. I didn't watch it, but I think she was in it. Is that at the time, this is where her core values shine. Eventually, you will see it come through. If she saw something, it was hard for her at the time to speak out against it. All right, because she knows the danger. Okay, she has kids and all of this. I don't know Holly Robinson personally. You know where I know her? From 21 Jump Street. Okay, is it 21 Jump Street or Head of the Class? It was one of the 80s or 90s shows. It's one of them. Either 21 Jump Street or Head of the Class or both. She probably was in both of them. All right, that's when I knew of her. Okay, so when she has kids, okay, she had to watch her mouth and not to say something, but instead she took her core values, her principle out of the way. Money didn't come into play here. All right, this is what happened, and then she will be rewarded in the long run. I hope another show call her if she could make it, okay, to be part of it. Okay, I don't know why she left that particular show, because it was a little, side money here. Any money here and there is good, because their lifestyle, I'm not saying she's living lavishly or anything like that, but, bills need to be paid. That's all. I hope someone call her and do whatever. I don't know. She's probably doing her own thing already. I don't follow her that much for me to know, but, my hat goes out for her. Respect. Okay, let me get out of here. Okay, so that was one thing here. Okay, next tweet. Sussex Squad podcast. They are conflating as the racists do. Two things can be true. They took her passport, and I think I read this. This is another branch of it. All right, so I read that already. All right, from another a comment within that. Okay, pretty much. This is a TikTok thing here. I listened to it. It was funny.
Why did it take Oprah fucking Winfrey to convince the world that the royal family are a bunch of inbred racist shitheads? Like, it wasn't the decades of slavery, Commonwealth oppression, destabilization of African governments, unsustainable siphoning of resources from Africa, Prince Charles, and how they're literally like the Kardashians with mafioso influence and a shit ton of money. And then people were like, ooh, I'm a royalist. No, you're not, Eugene. You're obsessed with drama. Go watch Real Housewives. Why did it take Oprah fucking Winfrey?
Alright, I think in one of my videos or one of my comments, sometime everywhere, I don't even remember where I said certain things. It could have been one of my videos, is that one of the royal reporters, it could have been Dan Wootton, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was one of my comments, where they had put Oprah Winfrey. They were belittle Oprah of her popularity. That was before we knew Oprah was gonna have an interview with the Sussexes. Alright, so this came out. I think I could be 100% wrong. It was Dan Wootton. It's one of the royal reporters who put Oprah in the same category as the Kardashian, okay, and some other name, reality show people. And a lot of people put a pushback about it, went at him, whoever wrote that particular piece. I think it was a tweet. All right. So look at this. Just one interview. This is the power of Oprah. Okay. And she knew how to sell it. She could have easily put it in her network. Okay. So what she did here, because not too many people have cable. This is how brave this woman is. All right. Oprah. She interviewed her, and then that's with her production and all of that. And guess what? She sold it to CBS. Okay? She sold it to CBS because not too many people will be seeing it if they put it in her thing. Is it Harpo? Whatever her network is. Because not too many people have cable. I don't have cable. I literally took cable out because there were so many stations. Okay, one of hers was one of them that I watch, and sometimes CNN, and my husband sometimes sports, and that was it. 3 channels, and I'm paying a couple $100. It wasn't worth it. All right, so that's that. Let's look at the comment here. Okay, right? Nobody knows or has a path into what goes on into that mafia family. Harry does, and thankfully he ran once his eyes were open. Okay, that's pretty much that. A mafia family. All right, Scott Morrison MP. We want a republic. You know it's time. It's time. Who is Scott Morrison? Who is that? Prime Minister of Australia and federal member of for Cook, authorized by S. Morris Liberal Party of Australia, Canberra. Oh wow! So this is a Aussie who tagged him. Wow. This is the how do you call this? The domino effects here. Let's see. It's the no quote, no, you're not Eugene, end quote for me. Wow. Wow. Okay, he summed it up. He sums it up, I think, not summer it up. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. All right. Remember when Meghan was criticized for too long pants hems? I swear Kate does this and on purpose to show her she will never get the same criticism when she does the exact same thing. So thankful the Sussex got out. All right, this is the picture. I think at one point Meghan might have wear long pants and then the tabloid went after it and criticized her. So she's saying that maybe Kate is doing it on purpose to show that she's untouchable by the press. But with the squad here, they'll bring it on. Wady Katie envy the ground Queen Meghan walks on. She will never be Meghan, and Harry only has eyes for our Queen Meghan. Okay, copycat will always be an afterthought. She hopes to be Queen consort. Ain't going to happen. The monarchy will long be abolished by then. Whew. Okay. Just if you've been watching some of my old videos, you know what I said. All right. I remember when Meghan was criticized for that, and that Kate had some the following week. Okay, these are the squad who's paying attention. I don't remember. I'm not into fashion. If it did, I don't know. Alright, so she has copied her mother-in-law by dressing like her, now copying Meghan at her home with practically the same furnishing, and how Meghan does her hair and how her wardrobe. And now her wardrobe. Her voice changes as well as she is trying to adapt the Tory tough. One put sleep midway when talking. She's trying it, but you can't keep it up. More cosplay. Okay, it is absolutely disgusting. When your hubby shags a family friend, that's probably shags a family friend. Those squad are crazy. That's probably the only way to boost your self-esteem. Exactly my first thought when I saw her pants. The hypocrisy. Alright, each person has his or her own style, no matter what's in or out of style, like that about an individual. Okay, pants generally were breaking protocol from Meghan only. Copy Kate, jealous Wady Kate. Oh my God, looked like a medical booth on her foot at first glance. Oh, medical booth. Yep, shaking my head. Okay, yep. No, I think she wants to be Meghan. They said dumb people always make dumb move. Okay, long slack and long coat did not appear on Kate until Meghan arrived. Up until then, it was nothing but knee length and coat dress cover and button in every color of the rainbow. Hell, she never wore slack, period, until Meg arrived. Next tweet. Does anyone have link file of Oprah Meghan special, please? Alright, these are the squad who's asking. Let me see what they have here. Okay, where are you in the world? I literally have not been able to watch it. Okay, just snippet of it all over YouTube. I want to see where I can watch the full interview from start to finish. Alright, so try streamline at this if you don't find anything, another option to watch it. Wow. They're hooking them up. You ask, this is what happened on Twitter. Alright, so it's definitely, okay. Where was I? This one here. Okay, did KP tell you that? Because no, his reaction clearly showed that he doesn't understand that. He literally denied that the royal family was racist when his biracial sister-in-law clearly had a different experience. What he did was take away her agency again. Let's see here. All right, and people may take different things from Prince William's word today that, quote, we are very much not racist family, but, and that's end quote, but in those two short comments from William today, we can read a lot. Firstly, that he and Harry understand importance of repairing their relationship. What? Oh, no wonder why she said that. Did he tell you that? Oh my goodness, that's like damage control here. Firstly, that he and Harry understand the importance of repairing their relationship, not just for themselves, for the royal family more widely. And secondly, that William understands that every person in the UK, royal or otherwise, need to address the issue of race. What the fuck? Let's see the squad here. Okay, how is William speaking for Harry here? Harry says space. I'm telling you, how on earth? Oh my goodness, that's just damage control. All right, they don't think widely. They just see the moment here. This is another example of that. They want to resolve that comment right now. This is how they resolve it. They didn't think beyond the shore. Okay? That's the squad saying, how is William speaking for Harry here? Harry said space. Okay, how on earth did he get to that conclusion from, quote, we are not a racist family, end quote? Had to be briefing before. Alright, if this is what KP wanted to show, they need to clean house. If William meant something, okay, I beg he stated outright. What he said today tell us exactly what we knew. You know what William can do is ask Oprah for an interview. Okay, ask Oprah to interview him. Okay, if he dare. Okay, each one of the royal family, if they dare, because as far as I'm concerned, Oprah was playing how do they call this, something devil advocate there. He was playing, you know, as pretty much a head-on kind of thing, a conversational kind of a conventional kind of interview, which is, I said, I really hate, because you're gonna say shit that you don't even meant to say. All right, so put Oprah in a room with whoever of the royal, maybe Harry, they did Harry already. William, whoever, one of the people, men in gray suit who were there when Meghan and Harry was over there. Okay, do a point of view. All right, let's see how you do on the hot seat. All right, without knowing the question beforehand, everything off the table. All right. The first question, Oprah, what would you say? Did your family kill Diana? If they did that, everything off the table. Oprah would be, did your family kill Diana? Let me stop. Okay, let me move on. I'm just gonna get out of here. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 more things here, because the squad usually brings some good comment here. This is such a rich. Do they really believe what they write? Okay, his apologists, mouthpiece, are hard at work trying to minimize the damage. Okay, how did William's word convey that? From Camilla, Chris Chip, notice Kay kept her head straight and kept walking. Bookies have her as one of the favorite to be outed as the royal racist after Andrew. M said it will be damaging. Nah, not Andrew. He's already screwed. He's already screwed. So it must be either Charles, William, Kate, or Camilla. Okay, the British translation that we've been waiting for. Anyone knows where I can buy this type of dictionary to define Will's word today? Goodness gracious. They've created a toxic environment for Harry and Meghan. Now they're trying to translate for the rest of us who've been watching in despair. It's like, you can't fool us. How did they twist his word around to mean this? I mean, my goodness, these people are something. I don't want to go further. Let's go to the next tweet, because there's so much that was going on yesterday. So many tweets. Okay, so it was definitely William who showed, quote, concern, end quote, about the baby scan color night. Right? 357 like, 48 retweet, 36 comment. All right. Yep. Allegedly he only went to the engagement today to prevent people from asking Kate about the crying story. Really? Oh my God. You know what that reminds me? Oh my God. It's almost the same scenario. I'm telling you, Karma is playing right in front of us. It's skipping couple stuff. Karma said, no, this is not going to apply to the Sussexes. Let's skip that one and jump. I honestly believe Karma skipped the part of the Diana part where the end well for Diana. I think Karma skipped that. You know what? For even thinking that way, I have to throw a prayer after this tweet. Because this couple, that past week where, when Kate said she was exhausted and then the squad dragged her, and then the next thing you know, it's something, William came to the rescue. Oh, the rescue thing from William is the thing about the football. Again, about racist, he's being trapped. That racist thing is William's worst nightmare. There he is, the squad are dragging him to. He went to rescue his quote-unquote wife from making Meghan cry, and then he got dragged. And now they're taking over. There's one more that's supposed to come. If Karma is playing out well, there's one more. I forgot what it was. But that went on 3 days in a row. They tried to rescue each other from one another, and they just came and dragged it. Let's see here. What did they say? Today's engagement was Kate's only. The campaign of Mentally Healthy School was launched by her years ago, and this event was planned for this week when the British government announced the return of school. But since William knew she'd be asked whether she made Meghan cry, he decided to join her at the last minute. Maybe that's why Kate was kind of upset. She was like, it was my time to shine. You came and took it away from me. Good for your ass for being dragged. There's some pictures that came out. I hope I come across it. No wonder why she was pissed in some of those pictures. She wanted her time to to shine. Oh my God, let's read some of the comment. A wonderful example of white fragility. Meghan is faced with countless attacks. She is supposed to take it without defending herself, but once Kate has to face it, the scrutiny for something she actually did, oh no, we have to protect her from her own misdeeds. This is why racism exists, okay? That's exactly why. Okay, what happened there? This was the most tone-deaf statement that I've said a lot, that's saying a lot for him. The idea he felt comfortable with a blanket denial and then concern himself to chat to them pretty much imply his environment. Also, they really need to stop with black people prop to transparent and scream racist. Okay, who is that she's tagged? Okay, Kate is the head writer for Celebrity. Okay, she tagged this person there. Okay. My tweet from the silly mind, thanks a lot. See my tweet from the other day. If a lot of people are coming to similar conclusion, there must be something to it. Let's continue. Alright, so she retweeted something she did here. Also, a few months ago, there were reports about quote talks, end quote, William had with Harry before they married, and Harry was really offended, and their relationship hasn't been the same. It seemed the color talk was early in relationship too. My goodness. Okay, does Camilla count as senior royal? Okay, I wonder if it was her in some quote of the cuff and quote buzz of blithering. I mean, if Camilla dare to open her mouth on any of this, how dare she? How dare she? All right? I know the squad is going to drag her. I know I will be dragging if I come across anything where she opened her mouth into anything Meghan or Harry. Because it's none of her damn business. Okay? Because she is part of the problem from the get-go. Okay? From the misery that they put Harry to. Okay? Because she was sleeping with Harry's father when Harry's father was supposed to be with his mother. Alright? This is the thing that pisses Harry off. You know what? Let me get off of that. I'm branching out. Let me finish with this. If while I was talking on my BS, you read this, freeze your screen. Alright? Let me just get out of there. Thinking about Camilla. My goodness. She retweeted, Lord, Prince William says he's very much not balding. My God, 57 like night retweet. Oh, people just laughing. Oh, okay, the way I almost choked on my tea. All right, let's see what's this now. Today engagement. Okay, that's the thing I just read, and this is another thing that's just branched out. And that's Meghan just sipping on her tea here. Whatever she's sipping on. Both questions will have had the same effect. LOL. That is true. Did you make Meghan cry? Or why is your family racist or something like that? It will still have the same effect. Alright? Or maybe this is the time where she will come and say she apologized to her or something like that. Alright? I mean, maybe if they had left her alone, it would have been a better scenario for them. Okay? And Kate would have come and clear her name up in some shape or form. Alright, both questions will have been applied. Okay, I guess they planted that guy there to ask William that question. Mister, I'm so smart and cocky though. He was going to give everyone a killer answer. It'd be hilarious if true, because he only made it worse now. He's literally trending because people are sharing receipt. Oh my God, more like he wanted to get in on an event where there will be black and brown people. They are fooling nobody. Alright, so she'll never go anywhere along again, because this will not die down, especially if they behave as we've seen in the past 3 days. Alright, Kel can steer a sentence together. How can they be advocate for mental health if they deny the issue? They themselves don't believe mental health is real. They just keep calm and carry on. I've said this. Exactly. That's exactly that. And I think I was trying to remember, I think it was Head Fit or something, their charity. Okay, what the F? Okay, she needs someone to deflect the hard question, just like they use Meghan to deflect from her boring personality and his wandering eyes. What the bullshit. There's the rolling eye here. Next tweet. Okay, an hour, 18 minutes. All right, exactly. We warn the royal voter that if they continue to abuse and harass Meghan, that it will backfire and then backfire on them and the royal family. Reminds me of Moses versus the Pharaoh crossing the Red Sea. Let's see. But here we are. All right, the British press or media thought they were harming Meghan and protecting the monarchy. I said at the beginning of the onslaught of the harassment, bullying, and abuse toward Meghan, they were tarnishing the image of the monarchy. They revert. It will be their undoing. Okay? I'm just reading what's there. I don't want to branch out too much. Okay? You know something I was thinking about? So they took Meghan's passport, meaning if she, I think I read this, all right? But that's where it came here. Okay, so they So they took Meghan's passport, meaning if she needed to leave. Wait a second. No. Okay, so these are individual tweets, so I need to go in some of them. They're not one particular answer here. Sorry. Okay, the British media press thought they were harming Meghan or protecting the monarchy. I said at the beginning of the onslaught that they were harassing, bullying, and abusing toward Meghan. They were tarnishing the image of the monarchy. They reverted. It will be their undoing. So now I comment in here. All right. And it says here, you guys should check. Okay. William, the courtier, and British media play a dirty game, and it backfired. He'll need decades to clean this up. They probably don't even need decades because they may not be in existence. And with Queen Elizabeth II is gone, it'll be a Mount Everest job to accomplish. So true, Prince Harry marrying Meghan was a gift to the British royal family. Instead, the fools who advise them on the incompetence that surround them are so stuck in the past with their long outdated ways of doing things that they are now facing their own downfall. Yep, I saw this mile away. Okay, she promised to make them proud and for them to use her, but they refuse. My goodness. And instead, they're telling her to be 50% less. My goodness. Exactly. We want the royal voter. If you think about it, this is what I think the royal voter wanted anyway. All right. They wanted people to get angry for the downfall of the royal family. Okay. Remember what I've said. What's the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is not only to dismantle the monarch. It's the army. Okay, the army is the ultimate goal. They want whoever is and who's the elected officials is, that's the person they want to be in control of the army. And once that happens, you're gonna see all sort of people is gonna try to be the president or the PM or whatever you may call it, to be that. And then they're gonna fool the people. And once that person get in power, you're gonna see the problem that's gonna go on. All right. Exactly. We want the royal voters that if they continue to abuse and harass Meghan, that will backfire and them and the royal family. Remind me of most. Okay, I read this. All right, that's where some of these things can and branch out. All right, so I'm gonna get out of this because some of the things here branch out already, and I read. All right, next tweet. You know something I was thinking about? So they took Meghan's passport, meaning if she needed to leave, she had to ask for her passport back to travel. That is how KP knew she was going to New York City, and they knew they were going to Elton John's place in France. They leaked it. 512 like, 105 retweet, 28. Everything is coming to backfire. Thing. I did this. I read this in the. What is it? And while I was at the hospital, the doctor's office, I was like, duh, obviously. Okay, the U.S. State Department need to look into this. It's illegal to withhold someone's passport. Okay, now thing is getting a little bit more interesting. And then it was a U.S. citizen. A U.S. citizen. Remember, she didn't rush to become a Brit. I didn't know anything about this. people are asking question. Yes, I brought it up today. As an American, it bothers me that her passport was taken and she was held hostage. They do not want to play this game. They do. I think right now the Biden administration. Well, they just got a new AG. They just confirmed that guy. I forgot his name. The one that Obama was trying to make one of the Supreme Court. He just got confirmed. So if this is brought to their attention, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. They better be glad Meghan is better than me, because had that been me, I would have made Harry drive me and my child to the US Embassy and got a new passport. I think I said that in one of the videos, is to get another one. Yep. My goodness. If this come to, I mean, there's so many things that the Biden administration have to worry about. They got the Trump thing that's going on, all of the insurrectionists that happened in January 6th and all of this. I mean, this is a question that they should bring up over there. I mean, that could, but anyway, so many things that's going on. Okay, this is somewhat minor. I think the passport thing is just she had her own passport taken away and given a royal passport which has their title in it. They should, okay, you can't take an American passport. It is akin to hold her hostage. Wow, I'm thinking a lot here. These two bring a lot of things. Why did they replace it with something? Or when Meghan asked for her passport back to travel, did they give her back her passport, her American passport, or the royal passport? That's what we need to know, if that is the thing here. Okay, bingo. And it's also tied back to that week birth certificate response. Okay, that was the third thing on the third week. That was the birth certificate thing that was dragging. I was like, no, it was three things. There was a mis-exhaustion, the racist thing with William, and then it was the passport thing. It was three bombshell after bombshells that the squad were dragging him. But yeah, the birth certificate thing. All right. So they wanted to know her every move. If she went to Tesco or Whole Foods, even. Okay, then the aide could call up the voivoda and raps and make a few cents. My God, Jesus, why they kept it to? Why they kept it? Do they could leak her whereabouts, putting her in danger? Okay, at Scobie, they tag Scobie, Omid Scobie here, said this already. She was in New York for over 3 days before the press descended on her. Yep, someone leaked that info. Okay, mental abuse sometimes was out past psycho abuse. This is one real case of mental abuse and high percentage. Okay, yep, they could control, track her and movement for their leak. Purpose, not that they care about her. Okay, they have been to Cloney at Lake Como at the ending of summer 2018 on PJs, Amal and George helped to secure the place. As I remember, was it Amal? She's a fighter and they live near Frogmore Cottage. Reed, they've been numerous times visiting. Okay, exactly. She was like a prisoner. All right, and Italy, New York, going to Wimbledon, Italy again. Bizarre. I mean, yeah, never went out. Okay, bet they did the same damn thing to Diana. All right, let me get out of this one. Oh my God, there was so much more. Okay, TW suicide. Okay, quote, you see your brother on TV saying racist thing were said about him and his family. You see your sister-in-law says she wanted to kill herself and you still haven't called her yet. Okay, Prince William has spoken 17 words. Can sure say a lot, basically news. Let's see, 59 minutes here.
Prince William
Second.
uttered 17 words, but they kind of said a lot. I'm Reggie Aki, and this is basically news.
Sir, have you spoken to your brother since the interview?
No, I haven't spoken yet, but I will do.
And can you just let me know, is the royal family a racist family, sir?
No, we're very much not a racist family.
So, you see your brother on TV say that racist things were said about him and his family, right? You see your sister-in-law say that she wanted to kill herself, but you still haven't called yet? DM?
We don't know.
Snap?
Something.
What a family. Coming up next are 7 things. That's basically news.
Let's see the comment here. It gives us a little preview of the hell that must have been for Meghan and Harry. No help from the family at all. What intrigues me the most is the fact that they support mental health and institution and don't practice this inside their own family. Hypocrisy at its best. All right, yo, this channel came with all the with all the heat. All right. We don't know exactly what hurt has been caused to either side. Best leave the family to sort it out privately. But when they were doing other things, they went public with it. They had their mouthpiece to go in public with it. But now that it's the other way around, you think they should be private. Have any of you been saying that? Okay, Sussex, we don't know exactly what hurt has been caused to either side. Best leave the family to sort it out privately. Whatever. But anyway, Harry is going to have words with his brother once they see each other again. They better not, because things... well, the world is watching. If anything happened to Harry and Meghan, the world is watching. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Now the tide have turned. They have responded to some of the tabloid headlines and all of this. So the world see for what it is. Taking the security, and all of these things that went on, the world is watching. William is so bad at this, OMG. He can survive royal life without Harry's support or the press propping him up. He's so fragile. Prince William, quote, our family is very much not racist. Let's see here. 29 seconds.
To keep a straight face. When the Home Secretary said to me, there's a gorilla coming in. So I said, what an extraordinary remark to make. Very unkind about anybody. And so, I stood in the middle of the room and pressed the bell and the doors opened. And there was a gorilla. And I had the most terrible trouble in keeping, he had short body, long arms. And I had the most appalling trouble. It is extremely difficult sometimes to keep a straight face.
This pretty much went into perspective for me when, I think in one of my videos, when I think it was Christmas kind of thing, and I said, I cannot imagine being over there if I was Meghan, where, when you should be relaxing around your family, the kids are running around, and here we go. This is exactly the picture, somewhat of, I never seen this before. I bookmark it for me to show it to you. I saw it when I first bookmarked it, but prior to that, I didn't see it. But this is the kind of idea I was thinking. You're around your family, how the hell are you going to have a suit and tie? This is so freaking uncomfortable. I don't see Meghan being enjoying herself there. And what the hell were they laughing about? I didn't see anything funny there. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Okay, what was it that they were talking about, even though I didn't understand? They were comparing a black man to a gorilla. What? And they're not racist, right? Elizabeth was decent looking. Philip was a looker by their standards. So I don't understand how Charles came out looking like this. It's so confusing. Oh my God. When you look at him here, let's see if I could see it. Come on. Oh. Ah, God damn. How the hell did he? Oh my God. She's so confusing by this. They're saying the queen was okay looking, but Philip was alright. He's a looker, definitely. Prince Philip was definitely gorgeous when he was young looking. How the hell did Charles come out like this? It's so confusing. This thing tends to happen when the parents are both descendants of one ancestors. Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip share the same bloodline and are both directly related to Queen Victoria. Okay, Prince William's a racist or almost affirmative response. Normal answer to deny will be, we're not a racist family. Instead, William have prudent slip, quote, we are very much not a racist family. Accent to, we are racist. Oh my Lord, those people. All right, this one I saw it. I'm not. There's a music in the back, so just look at the video before I get caught. I mean, get how do you call this? I get flagged. Now when I'm uploading, they automatically ask me, letting me know your video is gonna be flagged. They don't wait until it's flagged to ask me. I mean, until I finish. Oh, what the fuck? I think I showed this before. My goodness. Oh, he was gonna do the whatever that course thing. I think the waltzing or something like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let me stop now. I'm surprised royalists didn't use this video yet to show how very much the royal family is not racist. LOL. The most cringe-worthy video ever. I think I showed it before in one of my videos. Let's see. I feel bad. I feel bad in my body. I still can't understand how Diana fell in love. Fell in love with this man. He is embarrassing to the bone. What's going on here? Nah, this must be the deep fake video. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Please tell me that isn't Charles. The second-handed embarrassment suffered from watching this. I want to scream. This is our future king busting a hip. Charles looked like a shrimp being dumped into hot oil. He looked like a shrimp dipping into hot oil because he wanted desperately to be cool his whole life. What was that? There's the... Oh, there's a GIF for everything. Okay, wait, Lodio, okay, and dashing. Alright, next tweet. Otherwise, they're eating really up. That's Paige, okay, they're eating. Oh my goodness, that's all she tweeted and then just go at it. Alright, Granny told that fool that it was a private matter. Okay, you should have listened to your granny. Okay, you should have sat there and ate your food. The matter. He thought he was doing something Jesus. Okay, laughing my ass off. So he's trending. I'm telling you. What's trending? United Kingdom trend. Prince William. Prince William says the royal are very much not racist. He wanted the spotlight. That's the spotlight. Okay, Westview and stuff or so on. My goodness. So he's trending. Not for that. I don't think he wanted it to be that. Okay, we are not racist. I can't sweat. The squad are crazy. Oh my god, I'm almost 2 hours already. They're just laughing. And then I told them how sad we all were when Diana died. They didn't laughing. Okay, I did not have sexual relation with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Oh my god, the squad. Alright, okay, let's see here. The way that Kate wants nothing to do with this is sending me. Okay, she doesn't even want to stand next to the emergency black person for cover. She just wants to go. Because she wanted the spotlight to be for herself. And then Baldy decided to come in to the rescue and they get dragged. They both fall into the storm. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrived for a visit to School 21 following its reopen after easing of coronavirus lockdown restriction in East London. My goodness. Look at her. Ah, there's that Diana ring. There's that Diana ring. I'm telling you. There's the kid. I mean, I was with my mask pretty much half of the day yesterday. I guess that's why. When I realized I had the mask on, I was almost going crazy with the secretary. Look at her. Look at her. She doesn't even want to be there. There's Diana ring here. Is that the engagement ring flashing right here? I'm telling you, Diana is in full circle here. Is playing her part here. Wow. Alright, let's see. 61 comment. Let me read some of them here. Now the emergency black person, y'all are killing me this morning. I'm tired. Okay, Pagan, you are the absolute best. Never leave us, please. Sussex Squad for life. Okay, emergency black person. That made me laugh. I'm telling you, I was distracted for 2 hours on Twitter yesterday. I was bookmarking. I was like, oh my God. And then when I realized I got out of it, I was like 2 hours and I was supposed to be the first person. I almost went haywire. Alright, looked like a lot of concealer was used on her. The eye look aged and enraged. Okay, I just noticed her pants are not breaking royal protocol anymore. The Black Duchess really did help some. Okay, Kate, how hell I got caught up in this shit. All I ever wanted was the Queen concert role. Then she should have sat there and ate her little finger sandwich at the dress fitting. That's her making Meghan cry. Oh, emergency black person. Nobody does it like Meghan. Meghan, I'm normally pretty quiet on here, but damn, I think I love you. Oh my God, she should just be ashamed after sitting back allowing Meghan to be abused for what she did. I don't care, she could have helped to stop the abuse. Her story about Botox was debunked, so they had to the power to say stop. Okay, the stop story isn't true. I will never forgive her for that. I don't know. I give my excuse on my review already. I know some of you don't agree with me. It's okay. Emergency black person. Oh my God. Internet princess. Well played, Meghan. Well played. Kate was absolutely jealous of Meghan's uprising popularity. She was very much jealous of Meghan and fighting the coup with her outstanding intelligence, talent, beauty, and gaze. Lazy Kate is nothing like Meghan. Maybe they were involved with the mission, defame Meghan. Whatever it may be. But, you know, the thing was there. She had several, patronage to visit. She took 8 years. That's when Meghan came. She decided to visit, you know, and all of this. So that's all on her. All right. Let's see here. All right. This one had 5 comments. Next, it's Kate's turn. We need to know why she lied on Meghan, why she allowed Meghan to be abused for something she did. She'll be out to play early childhood years advocate one of these days. Patiently waiting. That's where they're waiting for karma. This gives women a bad name. Women fighting over a dress when there is real suffering. I thought Meghan was wanting to serve the poor. I mean, this is where they damn... That was during her wedding. That was her time. Her time. Okay? Oh my goodness, let's see here. What the hell stupid answer is that? Get out of my mansion with your nonsense. Kate and her press lackeys lie that Meghan made Kate cry. Lie. She's a liar. Meghan had to clear it up. Meghan gives to the poor all the time. Kate takes from the poor. Get the hell out of here, Scoot. Oh my God. Yes, she needs to answer that. She'll probably put a smarter answer that will leave everyone confused. Maybe bring them deep down the grave. Okay, this is why Prince Harry is better brother. He learned from his past, educate himself, and speak up. And if some of you are new, just look at the review that I did when he did the Hutchinson thing here. I did a review on that. I said a lot of things that somehow it's coming true here. All right, 37 seconds.
My wife said recently that our generation and the ones before us haven't done enough to right the wrongs of the past. I too am sorry. Sorry that we haven't got the world to the place that you deserve it to be.
Okay, some of the
institutional racism.
Some of the thing he said here, I've said it in a different way, but he put it so much better. Is the fact that I think some of our generation, my mother's generation and my grandparents' generation, I spoke about it. I went into did some how do you call this? People they won after slavery and they got their voting right and all of this, and some generation got just chill. They didn't fight enough, and then this is where we got ourselves back into that game again. But the reason that I said some, like my mother's generation maybe and a little bit part of my generation wasn't fighting enough is because of the drug and the alcohol they put into the communities. I don't know which videos I said that, but I spoke about what he's saying here. I don't know if it's before this Okay, let me continue listening because I get flagged. At least I could say I was commenting on these videos. That's what I have to do now.
Institutional racism has no place in our societies, yet it is still endemic.
And this is what he's fighting for here. All right, I'm sorry I'm stopping. It's because I'm getting flagged.
Unconscious bias must be acknowledged without blame to create a better world for all of you.
When he said unconscious bias without blame, this is where I keep on saying some of us who understand there is racism out there, we're a little bit more tolerable. This is why I said there is a level of racism. Just be mindful of those kind of things. When someone act racist with you, let them know what they did wrong. Don't automatically jump on them and fight with them and all of this. Yes, there is a time for this. There's some people who will never come back. Okay, they deep into that. But at least give that first step a chance. Let them know what they did wrong and how it hurts you personally. Whether it's racism, black and white, whether it has to do with homophobic and all of this, all this play a role in it. Give them a chance. Okay, let them know what they're doing wrong. Address it, how it affect you, and see their response. And if they double down, quadruple down, hey, all hats are off. At least you give them a chance. All right?
I want you to know that we are committed to being part of the solution and to being part of the change that you are all leading. Now is the time, and we know that you can do it. My wife said recently that...
All right, so he's there, he's fighting for his children's future. It's like there's a problem here. We have to do something about it. So this is why I said this thing. When Michelle and all of them saying it's bigger than them and it's bigger than us. We have to think of our kids. All right. If the whole family came out and said we have a lesson to learn, we have not done our best to understand racial bias, hidden racism, and silent racism. I take them at their word, but they haven't. They've completely denied any racism. No one hands are that clean. All right. And then the thing is that they keep doubling down. All right. And the thing is that they keep, because of the power that they used to have, where they run stuff to people, they think they still have that power. So with that thing with Anne, I mean, she came out in that, I think, bazaar or something like that, who said the royal family is not willing to change. They said it. So they're force feeding the public their nonsense, and people are pushing back, and this is what's gonna take them to the extension where they're gonna say, if this is the way you are, we don't need you. All right, our tax money don't need to go. You have wealth here and there, you have things overseas, go take care of, use your money for your own protection. All right, not sure they're capable. Okay, their tricks has always been to deny everything, nefarious and with lies. Okay, I mean, this is why they have to keep on fighting, cover up after cover up, and one of their cover up bring more problem to their cover up. So this is why at one point I remember saying, I don't know I could live like that, where I always have to defend. When do you take a break and relax and enjoy your fruit of your labor? All right, so sometimes it's not about fighting all the time. Sometimes you need peace. So I don't know. As I'm thinking of that, I was like, I think Harry is willing to do peace, but knowing the way his family is, I don't trust them when they say they're doing peace. All right? They'll, do that comfort here, welcome you with open arm, with a smile, and then once they get you at your lowest when you're not expected, they do their dirty deed. So you can never trust them. That's the sad part of this here. Harry is the only member of his family to apologize for his racism. There, all right, with that thing with that thing where he did with the Nazi and things like that. There he is. Maybe this is it. He's apologizing for doing what he did. And guess what? He has so much to learn. He's going to have a lot of slip up. For many of us who already know, who've been experienced this kind of thing over and over and again. And some of you white people who are the Sussex Squad, whatever you have experienced, you need to share it. You never know where he's going to come across with something similar. I'm sure he's on social media, where you never know where he's going to read your tweets or something like that. Because there's going to be slip up here and there. Okay, remember, there's no one perfect person. Some of us, be prepared. Harry's gonna slip up because remember, throughout his life, this is how he thought things were. All right, people don't change like that automatically. We have to give him prop for standing out, standing above the rest, and say, "I wanna see the stage." Okay, there's something wrong here. I'm apologizing and I want to learn and I want to do better. Just be prepared for that, squad. Okay, there's going to be some slip up here and there. Don't bash him for it. Instead, educate him. Educate him. He knows he's ready. He's mentally prepared to be educated. So be prepared. There will be slip up from Harry. All right, I'm just letting you know in advance. All right, let's see here. Harry is the only member of his royal family to apologize for his racism, but saying apology isn't fixing bad behavior. So Harry has taken up anti-racism education, like confronting unconscious bias, colonial past, and structural racism. William has neither apologized nor changed. All right, so he's doing the step to educate himself. Prince Harry, institutional racism is endemic in society. The Duke of Sussex told young people the ability to heal the world is in their hands. That is true. It is in their hand. Okay, Prince Harry, unconscious bias affect whether you are racist. Perception is learned from family, advertising, or surrounding environment, the Duke says. That is true. All right, learn from family. This is the fundamental part of it. Learn from family. This is where those old gizzards who have their bad behaviors, they don't want to die. They don't want to die. They want to still stay alive to poison the young generation. But the young generation are trying. Okay, they're trying to move away from it. This is why when you see the Black Lives Matter, you don't only see black people. You see some Asian, some white, and all of this. They're trying. The young generation are trying to move away from their parents, some of their parents and great-grandparents past kind of way. They're really trying. They are in a crossroad right now. So these old people need to shut the fuck up, sit down, enjoy their retirement, and don't practice this BS thing that they're poisoning their young people. They want a better future. Okay? People wants to go to work, pay their bills, enjoy their free time. That's what they want to do. Look at this. They put us in a freaking pandemic. Everybody's sitting down. They want to enjoy, go out, enjoy fresh air and all of this. But no, because of their freaking idiocy, okay, they let the pandemic spread. They knew it was coming. They let it spread, thinking they will have power. You're not freaking God. Eventually, you're going to die. You're going to die eventually. You can't control everything. I mean, when you think about it, all these people who wants to have control, who wants to have power, and all of this, I lost chain of thought. Maybe God thought it was going to be too powerful. My crazy thought was going to be too powerful. Oh, I remember it now. Okay. The thing is that every time you see those people who are in power, who wants to control things, they fool the people to go, vote against their own interests. When they go like deforestation and all of this, these are people who's, advertising thinking is a good thing. Okay? But when in fact, once they finish, get the wealth out of the earth, look how they leave it. Okay? It's damaging. It's damaging. This is all the people with the money who always make it look glamorous or for whatever that they thinking about, where they need approval to go and extract whatever it is, cut trees, extract whatever, natural resources and things like that. Once they get the okay, they get whatever they needed it. Okay, once they're done with it, look how they leave it. Okay, it's like pure darkness. Okay, it takes decade after decade for it to come with flourish again. We have so much example in our history for us to learn from. Okay, I remember I gave an example about the deforestation or something like that, where some scientists came and put some orange peel in that particular area, and it took couple, I don't know, maybe 2 decades for it to get back to life again. I remember talking about this. This is another example of that. All right. So whatever, right now we are at a crossroad where these same people, those rich and powerful, have a vision of something. Okay, they're making it seem something for us. All right, this is where we have to say, past experience, you have shown us many other things were so glamorous, were so great, but once you leave it, it's the devastation. We're not gonna go with that idea. Let's go with the Generation Z, Generation whatever ideal way of life instead. All right, don't give them that opportunity, because I think it's gonna take whatever they're gonna do or whatever they see forward. Like for instance, you see the pandemic, the COVID thing. I think this is something that's gonna stay with us for the rest of our lives. Okay, so this is something that we have to ask ourselves. Look at AIDS also. All right, they thought it was a good idea. All right, they probably didn't publicize it or anything like that, but someone with a dirty mind thought to create the AIDS pandemic will destroy the black communities. Okay, they created it. I'm pretty sure they created it. And you have, and I spoke about it, where this South African general went and instead of giving those people the vaccine, and he knew what he was injecting those communities with the pandemic, with the AIDS virus. Okay, yes, there were a lot of casualties, and I call these the soldiers for humanity who took the blame for that. Okay, they didn't know. We need to pray for their soul. Okay, for this idiot to inject them with that disease, and then there were no cure for it yet. There's no cure still. There is no cure. There's just prevention. There's no cure for AIDS. It's just prevention. All right. So we have some casualties to show us these people's brain are in the darkness, So when we see the new ideas that they're coming with, I think Hugo been talking about some stuff, I don't know, some sort of a project. You see all the Bill Gates and all of this. I can think of it right now. It's almost 2 hours. The thing is going to stop. That Hugo been pointing out on Hugo Talk. All right, this kind of thing. This is a new idea that they have. Okay, I'm letting you know this is darkness on the horizon. Okay, these people, when it comes to money and power and all of this, they don't think of the natural way. All right, they creating a fantasy kind of thing to alter. When you alter the universe, it doesn't look good. All right, and then guess what? They're so freaking old. Whatever they're gonna leave behind, they're not gonna be there to experience it. It's the Generation Z and all those young people, my kids, my great grandkids, who's gonna be there to suffer and try to fix their damages. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked deep into it, but I hear Hugo talking about it. I listened to it, but I should go look more into it and see what the hell they're talking about. All right, so this is a perfect example. Don't go with that. We have plenty of example in front of us of what's not to follow with these rich and powerful people. Okay, I'm not gonna go in the comment section while I'm here. I'm gonna throw another prayer here. This is one of the prayers that we did. Let me look for another prayer because I need the image here. Prayer for the young, let's say youth generation. Let's do that. Pray for the youth generation. Let's see what come up. Image, because these people are trying to destroy it. My goodness, and they think they're so freaking God. What else? What can we pick here? I'm aiming toward this, but I don't know. Okay, we don't want depression for now. Maybe another time. All right, let's see here. Okay, I just this one was my eyes fixated on this, and I saw this one at the corner here. So let's do this first, and then I'll do the other one. All right. Daniel was a man of prayer with an excellent spirit, a man fearing God, honoring God, exalting God, and living under God's rule and the reality of the kingdom of the heavens, the ruling of the heavens. All right. So I was aiming toward it, and I didn't think it was that powerful at first, and I said this one. Right, let's look at this one. Making the most of working from home. Okay, that's not it, but I'll read it anyway. Pray for others. Make a list of people you want to pray for. health workers, essential service providers, government leaders, church, maybe it did, church, priests, elderly, etc. set a time each day to pray for them. All right. Okay, maybe this fit in a way. All right, it did for government leaders and all of this. All right, let's see here. Let me do this one and that'll be it. And then I'll do another video because I have to give the computer. It's right now it's 4:15 a.m. All right, this is the prayer. Father, I pray for spiritual revival in the youth of this nation. I pray for your truth and the hope of the gospel to saturate this generation. I pray for the youth and the young adult ministers and leaders that you will strengthen them and fuse them with creativity and wisdom to reach young people in new and innovative ways. Please be with these leaders and their families. Keep them strong and faithful. Give them the fire for the truth of the gospel. Empower them. It just stopped. Let me continue reading. Okay, powerful. Power them to boldly proclaim and share that truth without fear. All right, the video stopped recording, but I have my audio here. All right, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. All right.